Welcome back to another tutorial by Shayna's Home DIY and Crafts. In today's video, we are going to be making a DIY wood round Christmas sign. If you want to see how I do so, keep on watching. So here we go. We have an 18-inch wood round. You could purchase your wood round at your local Home Depot or Lowe's. You could buy them online wherever you wish. It's pine wood round. Okay, so here we go. We have our Rust-oleum chalk paint in the color of linen white, and I have a foam roller, and as you can see there, all I'm doing is that I pour the paint out and I'm using my roller and I'm gently rolling across the wood round on every spot until I get it all covered. Now you could use a paintbrush. The last time I had somebody watch my video and they were like, oh, I use a paintbrush, but it makes more sense with the roller because I use the roller because you don't get to see brush streaks. You could, if you're going for that farmhouse look with brush streak, go ahead and use a brush. But I use the foam roller so I get it more smooth fit. So that's all I'm doing, rolling across the wood round, and I want to make sure you get everything covered. I always talk like you want to make sure you, whatever present, past, and whatever. But you know, if you've been here for a while, you know that's the way I am. But if you're new, hey, you just learned something new about me. So yes, so that's what I'm doing, rolling across, and then I'm gonna go ahead and want to make sure we get her sides. Now you can do the back as well. In my other videos with wood round sign, people were saying, oh, you should do the back. I said, you know what, you chose to do what you want. If you really go to the store to buy these, the back part is not done. So it's up to you if you want to use excess material or excess time and do it. It's up to you. I do what my customer wants and what I want, so it's up to you what you want to do. So there we go, those little yellow triangle stuff that you see me pop up the round on. They're called painter stand. I have them for a very long time. I think they were like 12 of them, and now I can only find 3. I don't know where the rest are. Anyways, pop that up on it so it's easier for me to get around the side. And then here we go. You notice I took that off and I'm just using my roller to roll around the side to make sure I get everything nice and covered. So just to let you guys know, off camera I put 2 coats of paint on the round and leave it to dry for a little bit. But I'm in a rush here, guys. I use my my blow dryer, on low heat and low or cool to dry this real quick. So now here we go. We're using another Waverly chalk paint. I think this is the color plain. I don't remember. I did this video a year ago. So that's what I'm doing after I tape. It's probably hard to see because I'm not using the blue painter's tape. I'm using kind of like a cream tape. So I tape off a half of the sign and I use the grain of the wood to find my line, and I kind of like, you know, I know you're probably going like, then how you know if it has the white on? You could do so because you could see through the paint, okay? Or you could just measure. If the round is 18, it depends on how much color you want. It's up to you. Well, I measure like halfway, and then I put the painter's tape, and then I went ahead and I used that cream color paint, and I'm just rolling across and making sure I'm covering up everything. Also, again, make sure you get the side of your round as you go along. You don't want to have the sides white and the other part of it, you know, cream on the front. It's gonna look weird. Look like a cookie, doesn't it? Look like a cookie? Yeah, I think it looks like a cookie. But anyways, I'm probably hungry. That's why I'm talking like that. I don't know. What do you think? You guys think I should have like cookie and milk while doing this? I wish. But anyways, that's all I'm doing. And here goes my favorite part, the most exciting moment of revealing. Look how clean and nice that paint line is, y'all. Like, look how nice and clean. But anyways, here we go. I have my I leave that to dry, of course. Okay, I didn't show you guys that on camera, but I leave that to dry, and here I go. I have my decal. I did not show you guys how I print that out because you know what, every time I try to do that, because I don't know, I'm not computer technology or a technology person. Every time I try to do it, you know what, I'm looking at my ugly ass self back in the computer screen. Like, nobody want to see that. Like right there, I'm wearing PJs. You want to see my PJs and all that stuff? No, we're not doing that. So anyways, plus we didn't have any time, you know. Other than that, I didn't have any time. So here we go. It's easier to pull your flip your Cricut mat over and pull that back. And here I am. I'm pulling back the back end from the transfer tape and all that. I just talk so much I miss all the point, but you know what's going on here. So here, you don't want to, that's the dot to my eye. So those small pieces easy to lose. So you want to make sure that you don't lose those little small pieces, like the dot to your eyes and those little eyes. I don't know, dot to your eye and stuff like that. You don't want to lose those. Don't pay me no mind, guys. Don't pay me no mind. But anyways, yeah, that's all I'm doing. You know, it's very tedious, and I'm just pulling back, making sure everything, you know, stays on my transfer sheet and I don't lose anything. And I'm pulling back the back end of my vinyl, and using my Squeegee to burnish to make sure everything comes out. So that's all I'm doing, okay? Yep. And then once I'm done, we're gonna leave one side Like you guys can see right here, I leave one side of the backing of the vinyl because you don't want this bad boy to stick, because the moment you put it down, it's gonna stick, and you don't want it to stick and stick uneven, because you don't want to have a Cricut sign on your door. It doesn't look good. That's the first thing somebody's gonna see when they walk up on your front porch. You want to make sure it's good. So you notice, there we go, that side is probably hard to see, but you see the paper is there. I put that side down and make sure it's level. Then I'm going to use my little squeegee and I'm going to burnish over that to make sure I get it nice and tight down on the wood. And this vinyl is called permanent vinyl. All the items that I'm using in today's video will be in the description below, so go ahead and check that out, guys. And I'm also sending the video, so don't ask me, please don't ask me, it's in the video. I'm tired of people asking me when it's in the video. It's the first thing I say and they're asking me. I'm like, all right, I have caption on and I have an accent, so just in case you don't understand what I'm saying, it's in the caption or it's in the description box below, so check that out. So I'm using this gold vinyl. It's from Amazon. Okay, burnishing. You just want to burnish. Make sure your wording or your lettering or whatever it is that you're putting on your sign is like nicely tight or stick down to your wood. So then I'm gonna go ahead, and once I feel like everything is nice and tight and everything is stick to the wood, after finished burnishing, I'm gonna go ahead and peel my transfer tape off. You see how nice and easy that is now. And then I'm gonna save that, because Shana don't throw away anything. We save it. We use transfer tape until it can't stick anymore. And yes, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna ask me a question about how the paint didn't come up when you move it. That's because you have to let your paint dry, guys. You have to let your paint dry, fully dry. So anyways, here we go. We're using our transfer tape again, and I am just over there peeling back, doing whatever, and here we go. We have a little bit of snowflakes. So I'm over here burnishing, doing the same thing, trying to pick up the snowflakes off the backing of the vinyl, and then we're gonna go ahead and place it on our round. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like a glam looking round. A lot of people, you see a lot of people order the farmhouse, and you'll see a lot of farmhouse. But this person, they're the queen of glam, and they want to have glam, damn on their door. So Shana, that's what we do over here at Shana's Home DIY&Crafts. We make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We make it happen. So here we go. So just, I'm happy I have this tutorial for if you do come across it, and you want to make something fancy, blingy and glammy, you can do so. It doesn't have to be a farmhouse, okay? Do whatever you want, whatever you please. It's yours. Do whatever you want to do. Who cares? Once you're happy, hey, who cares? But anyways, different shape and style of snowflakes. We're pulling that up and we're putting them on my sign. I don't know why I talk so much, but anyways, since I'm over here just chatting away and you guys are looking at what I'm doing and be like, oh gosh, you can talk. But anyways, so if it's your first time here, my name is Shana, and on this channel we do a lot of home DIY projects and different type of crafting. Okay, before you leave this video, if you really like what you see, and if you make it to 8 minutes of the video, obviously you like what you see here, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. After you do so, you want to click that notification bell. Make sure that's on so you can be notified every time I upload. Also, don't forget to hit that little thumbs up thing that looks kind of like clear with the white around it. Once you hit that, it's going to turn blue, you know what I'm saying? And then when you're finished doing that, you want to go ahead and type in the comment that, hey friend, I'm new, and I think you're crazy, and or whatever you want to tell me, okay? I don't care. Just type something down there. And then just don't type no nonsense, but you know what I'm saying? But type something funny. Then once you're done doing that, you want to share this video. Share it on your social media page. It doesn't cost. I don't charge for you to share my videos. You know what I'm saying? Share it on your social media page. Share it with your friends and family. This way they won't miss out. Okay? So here we go. We have some strip here. And then, I still use the Cricut to cut these. So here we go. We're going to put those on. So you want to make it look like a little bell hanging for the snowflakes. So that's what I am doing. So here we go. That's what I'm doing. All right? Okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead, and I have some little dots, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put those little dots on. Now it's up to you. You could put these dots on. You don't have to. Again, I'm making this for somebody, and this is what they say they want, so this is what they get. So don't tell me it's overcrowded, because it's not yarns, okay? Make yarns how you like it. This is just an idea of how to deal with the material and the supply, and an idea, okay? All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna eyeball. So I can't tell you how much inches or how much foot or how much length or whatever. All of that measurement, I can't tell you any measurement, because you guys don't see me with a tape measure. You see, I look confused as hell. So all I'm doing, I'm going over and I'm using my thumb, and I'm just trying to find spot that I think they'll look nice with those little dots. I guess those, you know, and then we're filling in those empty spots, and I think it'll look good in those little spots. So, you know, just use your eyes, and if you have good eyes where you can see where something is needed or missing, then you go ahead and do so. Other than that, go for your tape measurement, but don't ask me the measurement, because I did not use one and I don't know your measurement, okay? So that's all I am doing. Once we are done doing all of that and getting all our little dots where we think they look nice, we're gonna put that to the side, and here we go. We're gonna use our bow here. I'm using wire ribbon. Sorry, the wire ribbon, and now we're gonna make a bow. Now, you know, I'm not a bow specialist. I just eyeball it, whichever look. I can't tell you at this point. I can't tell you what my bow is gonna look like. I just kind of eyeball it and look, place it and play with it, put it on the sign, and whichever way it looks nice, then I said, here we go, we got a bow. So if it looks like it doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just wrapping stuff around here, and then whichever way it looks good, like I just said, I leave it there and be like, yeah, there we go, we just retrieve or achieve a bow, and that's it. So here, use the wire ribbon, that way you can puff your ribbon. The ones without the wire, they just lay down like they're half dead, like, you know, something like with no bones or nothing in it, it's just like half dead. So there we go. See, again, I'm measuring, I'm eyeballing, so whichever look good. So you can tell that I'm confused by looking at the hands, like, what the hell am I doing? I don't know. But I cut that off, and I'm like, all right, let's try something new. Here we go. We get the hot glue gun out, and we just starting to glue, and we're gluing and gluing, and we want to glue to hold that. No, don't burn yourself, okay? Don't burn yourself. Then I'm going to be using some floor wire to hold this together, because I don't want, after a year or two, when that hot glue melt up and or stop working or not doing its job, you hear, oh God, you send me a sign, yeah. No, I don't want to hear it. Okay, so we're going to wire it up, so if one failed, then the next one is holding it up. You know, I know it's excess material, but I don't care. Leave me alone. I know it's not going to fall apart. Okay, so once we're done doing all of that and we play with it, figuring out our bow, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in our sign. Okay, so now I went ahead and I cut a small piece for the middle right there. That's what I'm doing, and I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it around the piece that I call bow. I fold it in half, and then I'm gonna, because it's too big and I want it to be smaller, so here we go, we fold it, and then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to wrap it around the bow like that, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take out a hot glue gun, and we're going to glue it together to make sure it holds together. Okay, and there we almost have a bow, or somewhat have a bow. So once I'm done gluing and doing all of that, we're going to go ahead after that, and then we're going to cut the ducktail, dovetail, whichever tail you want to call it. We're going to cut that, and then again we're going to still be playing with it and eyeballing to see what we could get done. So now guys, if you made it this far, I'm pretty sure you like what you see here. Okay, so after you finish watching this video, I want you to go ahead and I want you to check out some of my other videos. They're going to be popping up right after this video. Check them out and, you know, show some love to the channel. Okay, thank you. All right, so there we go. We're placing it on the sign. We're cutting our ducktail, like I said before. We're gonna cut ducktail. Again, I don't know how much I measure. I eyeball it and look how far it is from the writing, guys. That's what I did. I just look at it and estimate by the eye. Okay, and then we just gonna go ahead and place it on the sign, and, you know, fold it just like that. Place it on the sign, and again, wherever it looks nice, we're gonna get our stapler out, and we're gonna staple it down wherever it looks nice. See, I'm moving around, playing around. And wherever I think it looks good in my eyes, and, you know, it looks in my eyes, I think it looks good in customer eyes. They always say, do whatever, you make nice things, and whatever. So here we go. I'm over here fidgeting around. Now we're using a little bit of gold to wrap around that, because, you know, we're extra here and want to make sure that a little bling is on it continuously. You know, give the bow a little life right there. So once we put that piece of gold piece on, again, that gold piece of ribbon is from the Dollar Tree, and the other gold ribbon, I got it from Joann's fabric. Yeah, I got it from Joann's Fabric, okay? So we're gonna do all of that. Don't burn yourself. We get it together. We're gonna use our stapler and we're gonna staple our bow to the sign because we don't want our bow to fall off a year from now. Oh, which is like this year. So I made this sign last year, so we don't want the bow to fall off this year because I'm pretty sure they're gonna put it back out because it's on their door this year because they didn't order a new one, so they're putting it back out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I know they didn't order for anybody. They're my regular customer. So hot glue it on first, and then we use our stapler and we're gonna staple that bad boy to the wood. Once I'm done doing that, guys. Oh, I forget to tell you guys that I seal my sign. You gotta make sure you seal your sign. I use the polyurethane to seal my sign, okay, and make sure that's dry because you want to make sure it's, seal it. Make sure you seal your sign. Don't just leave it like that, the vinyl like that and all that stuff. Make sure you seal it. So yeah, I forget to mention that, but I'm going to be having that in the description box as well. I use the waterproof polyurethane to stain it. So now we're cutting our ducktail. That's what I'm doing. We cut the ducktail, and then once I'm done doing that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip my sign over and I'm going to attach the piece to hang it with. That part was not on camera, so we're just going to do that, okay? So with all that have been said, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell. Also, make sure you share this video with your friends and family. This way they won't miss out. Now remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Until next time, be blessed.